Sewing is a skill, and it's lots of fun to learn how to do. Sewing involves creativity, good technique, and patience. There is a lot more to sewing than you might think. In this new 4-H project, STEAM Clothing, you will learn how science, technology, engineering, art, and math are required to create clothing and other textile products. It will be fun and interesting to experience the process of science as you try to answer a question, do some research about ways others may have answered the question, form a hypothesis about what you expect the answer will be, test your hypothesis by doing an experiment, analyze the results of your experiment, and form your conclusions. There is a lot of technology involved in sewing. Long ago, before the invention of the sewing machine, the first patent for a locking stitch sewing machine, all garments were constructed by hand. Think what it might have been like before needles and pens were available. Although spring scissors have also been around for nearly 4,000 years, the pivot-type scissors we use today didn't exist until 1761 AD. How do you suppose anyone cut out fabric to sew garments before there were scissors? As you go through this curriculum, you'll discover even more technology used to make sewing possible. Engineering is the application of scientific, economic, social, and practical knowledge to design, build, and maintain products. As you learn about techniques for sewing clothing, you will learn about the process of engineering. Many of the designs you make as you plan a sewing project have to do with the elements and principles of art. You consider line, shape, and form as you think about what type of garment you'd like to make. The next decisions you need to make revolve around color and the texture of the fabric you'll choose. Principles that make some patterns appealing and others unappealing include harmony, variety, emphasis, balance, rhythm, proportion, and scale. It would be impossible to determine how much fabric to use to create a garment without math. In this curriculum, you'll discover how a project might be affected if seam allowances are increased or decreased. You'll use your math skills to calculate adjustments to patterns based on your body measurements. Besides science, technology, engineering, art, and math, you will also consider the possibility of creating a business from the products you sew. You will think about ways other businesses sell similar products and how you might price your products to be competitive. As you can see, STEAM Clothing has a lot to offer. We're excited that you're going to learn to sew with STEAM Clothing.
Created using Powtoon.